Yeah, that looks scary. I don't want to watch that video. Alright, I'm back up now.
Back in the Oasis once again.
Oh, there we go.
That's pretty sharp.
Yep.
I think we can hear you now. Or they can hear you now. I've always been able to hear you. But... Doesn't sound like it's echoing either. At the moment, at least.
So far. Yeah.
There
I
we
just
go.
heard myself.
Yeah, I got my phone, so I got my phone in my stream to see if I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's working now. I guess I should share that to keep the volume down so it doesn't. But anyway, in other news, Wednesday I'm going to be getting. I keep wanting to call it an Oculus, but it's not Oculus anymore. It's a MetaQuest, but people call it Oculus too. But it's the same damn thing. But I'm gonna be
Getting a
getting one of
meta.
those. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting one of those Wednesday. I believe it's when it's supposed to be delivered. But sometimes it like delivers sooner than that. Than it actually says. But there we go. I shared it to Facebook now, so people might be able to see it. Shit. So anyway, I did send you that. I did send you a message about my phone, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's some weird shit going on. Like, where the hell was I at before? They never told me that. Like, oh yeah, you're supposed to peel that off there. Thanks, that would have been nice to know. Idiots. I was wondering because I was like, why is that screen protector doing that? Like, what was even dumber was the fact that they said, oh no, we can't replace the screen protector. You have to get a new phone. Like, really? Like, I've never heard of that before. Because that's just strange. Gotta get a whole new phone because the screen protector's screwed up? Seriously? They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the screen protector already came on it. I'm like, well yeah, I get that, but what's that got to do with, you know? And I could
Buy
get on
this
eBay
phone.
right now and frickin' buy a screen protector for it.
They
So
want to buy the. They want to buy that Ultra or the whatever it is now, like the most expensive phone on the line.
yeah,
Ultra, Ultra Plus.
it just didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, why in the world would you have to buy another phone? Why would you have to get your phone replaced? And then my wife took it in because I sat out in the car with the kiddos, and my wife took the damn thing in there, and he's, oh no, it's just a plastic protector over the screen protector. I'm like, really? Because like right where it bends at, it was like there was shit getting under it, like dirt and stuff getting under it, and I could barely see the center of the screen. It was getting horrible. I'm like, this is craziness, and that's all it was. Just had to peel that plastic off there. Like, really? Gotta love the communication skills, huh? It's like I'm back at work or something.
That's some A plus training they got there.
Yeah, really, huh? Oh, jeez, really? That's all I had to do that the whole time. But I guess, and a good thing is I didn't have to pay anything for a screen protector and for them to put it on. So I mean, that's good. But jeez, makes you wonder, like, what else are they not telling me? I think I would have been. Well, maybe it is on the maybe it is on the instructions of the actual phone. I just didn't read them. I don't know. Because who reads their manual for the phone, for crying out loud anymore? Like, it's a phone. Like, I never read the freaking manual for them. Maybe I should for now on. I don't know. It's gonna be like that. Alright. But yeah, that was my excitement for today. Got my crap working now. Or got my crap so I can see it now. But yeah, I tried that freaking Ghostbusters game. It was pretty cool. The only downside to it is it's set in the 2016 version of the Ghostbusters, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. I tried to broadcast it and it wouldn't let me broadcast it for some reason. I don't quite know why it wouldn't let me do that, but bunch of crazy shit. How about her? Oh, crap. Let's see. It says there's 2 people watching, but I don't think there's been any comments yet. They're just creeping. Unless you guys are watching the
I'm
stream.
creeping.
Okay. Well, that explains one of them then. Okay. I just figured maybe some people
I
were
don't know
watching
what.
and wouldn't.
I'm a creep, and I'm watching.
I'm a creep.
I'm a loser.
I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill? Oh, shit.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Man, I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm playing Mafia 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
If I was playing, that would make 2 of us. It wouldn't know what the hell I was doing. I don't think I've ever even played any of those games I can remember. I remember
Yeah,
the games, but I'm pretty sure I probably watched YouTube videos of it before, but I've never actually played it myself.
I beat 1, part 2, part 1 remake, and 3 is like, I just lost track of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And there's like a whole bunch of DLC.
Yeah, as soon as I got on that game and got into the into the firehouse and saw that weird looking freaking Ecto, I'm like, ah, jeez, this is the 2016 version, but oh well. I'll excuse it. It's a game, so. And then Slimer got up in my face and at the hot dog stand and slime my ass. Well, slime my face anyway. Then I had to capture him. It wouldn't let me broadcast. I was wanting to broadcast the damn thing. Surely you can broadcast VR games. Obviously, it won't look VR to people watching, obviously. But I'm pretty sure I've seen people broadcast them before.
Yeah, I think I saw maybe 10 minutes of the 2006 Ghostbusters, and I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. I liked the part with Slimer. That was the only part I really liked. But when he got in the freaking Ectomobile and drove around, wrecked the damn car. I'm pretty sure there was a female Slimer with him, which is funny. Other than that part, I'm like, eh. Like John would say, meh. If you're in here, if you're one of the creepers in here, John, that one's for you, buddy.
Meh.
Meh. He'll have his own transformer called Metatron.
Oh, you told me you were fixing his PS4?
Attempting to. Haven't figured out what the hell's wrong with it yet. It comes up with a screen that basically tells you that you're gonna have to redo the PlayStation. You're gonna have to redo the system, and when you go through those options, it won't pick up the damn USB drive with the update on it to even go through the process. For some reason, I'm not sure why. And I'm using a flash drive that I've done another PS4 with already, so I know it's on there correctly. Because you gotta do it a specific way, or it won't read the damn thing. Gotta have it format the FAT32, and you have to have PS4 file with an update file inside of that, with the update inside that file. And they have to be capitalized and all that fun stuff. But it just won't read the damn thing for some reason. It doesn't even know there's a USB drive or USB in there. I know it's working with USB. The USB key inputs are working because it paired my controller to it. But I don't know. Strange. I even tried putting a different hard drive in, and it still won't work. Figuring maybe the hard drive was screwed up to where it wouldn't let it do what it's supposed to do, but I told him I'd keep messing with it just in case I get it working. Even if he finds another PS4 after that, he can just sell this one or get some of his money back. We got one of those MetaQuest 2s already in the house for kiddos and them. And there's an app on there called Wander, not Wonder, but Wander with an A. And you can go all over the frickin' place and see different places. It's like a 3D image. It's pretty neat. Like it has the world map, and then anything that's highlighted in blue, you can visit. It's pretty neat,
Mm.
and it's pretty freaking up to date too. It's just surprising. Well, some of it is. The town I live in, it's got a bit of glitches because there's this sheet store. Which you don't know what that is. It's like a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven. Um, and they updated the building. Not It's been a while. I don't know if yeah that hasn't been updated. It was updated, but then they updated it again. They put like a dining area and a freaking walk-in beer thing. I don't think that's on updated that far. But then there's a McDonald's, and if you're right close to the McDonald's and you're looking at it like from a short distance, it's the old McDonald's that was there, the old style
Oh, okay.
building with a playground out there. But if you zoom up further, if you take another step up, it'll turn into what it looks like now. It's fucking weird.
Mm.
And then, of course, across from the road, there's a restaurant, Johnny's Diner. It goes from being there to not being there because it's not there anymore. They moved to a different area, and then they went out of business after they moved there, but to the other place. But it goes from being operational to not being operational. It is weird. It's like a glitch. And there's like some dude walking. I swear it was John. I got to see if he has that. See if he has that shirt. Ask him if he has that shirt to see if that was him, because it blurs everybody's face out, so you can't switch. Is a smart thing to do, but and like any license plates, it blurs them out, so you can't read license plates. So, and you can't like you can see like a person's house, but you can't like go around behind their house or anything like that. It won't let you do that. They don't want to let you see like the fronts of their houses, which I guess is smart because a fucking robber could be, oh yeah, I could sneak in this way right here. There's a camera on this side of the house. There's a camera right there. I can sneak and come in this way. You know what I mean? They can
Yeah.
strategically figure out how to sneak into someone's house if they was able to scoop out their entire house, depending on how updated the certain area was. But it's pretty neat. It's only like $10 for the app, so it's well worth it. It's pretty neat. I was all over the damn place.
Yeah, I was checking out Google Maps a while back, and there was like a part where there's a whole bunch of shops lined up. This is
Yeah,
downtown New York City, so most of the stuff is gone because of the
yeah,
pandemic, so everything closed down in that area.
yeah,
And I was looking, and it's like they got this one guy with a woman walking down the street, blurred faces, but he
yeah.
happens to turn back to where the camera is for Google Maps, and he flips it off.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny. Yeah, that Google Maps, it's not, a lot of those areas on there are not updated very well.
they're
I
not.
do
Yeah,
know
they're not.
that. Because if I look up my house, I still have my swimming pool in the back, and I just lost connection. Oh well, I'll still do voice. Okay. Lost connection with the server. Well, fuck you too. That's fine. I don't have to play the game. I just have to have. It wasn't really a. It wasn't really a video of playing the game anyway. It was just got on. I thought I had to get on there in order to do voice chat and broadcast there, but I guess I really don't have to by the looks of it. But I'm still going. Good. I could be lazy, yes, and not even play the game then. It's alright by me. I like being lazy. Yeah. Oh, and also I got a charging station for my. I'll send you pictures of it. Also got a charging station for my VR. Kind of got me interested in the PlayStation VR again. I have it all hooked back up. Like I said, well, I already told you I was playing the Ghostbusters thing, but I hooked it back up for a little bit. I like it. I mean, it's nice, but it's like you got to hook all these damn cables up. It's a ridiculous amount of stuff you got to hook up. Like for instance, you have to. I don't know if you've ever seen the PlayStation VR. Like
Yeah.
how you have to hook it up. It's ridiculous. It's a freaking box you got to hook to it, and you got to hook the box to the TV, and then your PlayStation to the box, and then you have to hook the power, of course, the power for the box, and you got to hook another. It's a micro USB from the box to the PlayStation. You have to have a link cable there, and then you got two cables coming out of the front of the box going to your headset. And of course, you got the cord you worry about tripping over, or stepping on, or ruining, and the visuals on it are alright, though. I mean, they're decent, but I didn't think it would be like, when I first got it, I didn't think it would be that realistic, but it's pretty realistic. Especially the Batman game when you're standing on the side of a building, looking down off the top of a building. It's pretty sketchy looking. Feel like you're gonna fall the hell off.
Yeah, I think for the PSVR 2, they tried getting rid of that box. You gotta hook everything up to, and
Oh, really?
it's in the way. I think they just like shrunk down the box. They didn't really take it off, but I could be wrong. I'm waiting for it to go down in price. I might get that, but because it's
Yeah.
really not that popular,
Yeah.
and they don't have any
Yeah.
games for it.
It's just like the MetaQuest that I bought. The MetaQuest 3 is not really that popular. It's still being way outsold by the MetaQuest 2, which is the one I bought. MetaQuest 2, I'll tell you what, if you ever wanted to get a VR headset, now's the time to do it. I can tell you that, 'cause they're $250. Brand new.
It's a good price.
Yeah, it's only the 128 gig, but still. I looked it up and it said you can put anywhere from 20 to 30 games or apps on it. That's fuck, I'll never put that many of them on there. Not to mention, it's like the PlayStation in the regards to when you can if you run out of space, you can delete a game or an app off there and just re-download it whenever you want, since you've already purchased it, So, I mean, you really don't need any bigger than that, really. I mean, I might have 10 different games or apps on mine. I mean, at any given time. I don't think I'll ever have 20 or 30. That's a good bit. My broke ass can't afford all that. Especially after buying that. Especially after buying two of them, actually, because we bought the one for the house, and then I told my wife, is it stupid if I want one just for myself? She's like, no. She got on her phone, took her about 10 minutes. She goes, there you go, I ordered you one. Like, okay, I'm not going to complain. Ow. Getting old. Just moved my damn foot, my damn ankle cracks. That's when you know you're getting old. I was telling my kids, I was like, you're getting old when you start moving around. You go, and nothing even hurt. Like, you're just anticipating that it might hurt, so you make the noise, just in case it does. That's when you're old. Because my daughter should be like, you alright? Like, yeah, it didn't hurt. She goes, well, why don't you make the noise? I don't know. I'm an idiot, maybe, I don't know. So just make a noise just in case it hurts. She just gives me a look like, really, Dad? Yep. Don't worry, you'll be getting old too. You'll do the same shit probably. No, I also got a new receiver. I don't know if you saw that video, but I also got a new receiver. Because yet again, my receiver went out. That's the third receiver I've had. This is the fourth receiver I've bought now. Well, granted, the two of them I bought were used. The only one I bought was this new. Well, I bought this new one new, but the first one I bought was new, and I can't remember how long it lasted, but the right side went out. So I got one from a friend. Guess what happened to it? Right side went out. Then I bought one from some dude in, you don't know where Chambersburg is, but Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, there's a guy selling one for $50. And guess what happened to that one? The right side went out. Well, the speakers worked. Like, the output worked, but all the RCA inputs, only one of them worked after a while. Like, only one would work. And the other ones, the right side wouldn't work. It's always the right side. I don't understand that. Like, it's strange. I don't know what it is about the right side. But, like, if you had the radio on, it'd be perfect, because it wouldn't be any inputs. It would just be the radio and your speakers, and it would work fine. And then there's CD input. If you plug something in the CD input, it'll work. Even now, it'll work, but it's only one input. I have like a couple of my TVs plugged into it, or my TV plugged into it, and my computer plugged into it, and my turntable turned and plugged into it, but only one would work, so I couldn't use them all. So that's why I just got another one. Oh, jeez. Oh, the new one has Bluetooth and everything. I can Bluetooth my phone to it. It's pretty fucking neat. It's like a car stereo. Bluetooth your stuff to it. I guess Aaron had work today. He's probably sleeping by now. No, him. He's probably saying, the hell with that part, Chad. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to go to bed.
He's watching anime, probably.
It says there's two people watching. One of them might be you, but still leaves somebody watching. Might be Prom John 1, might be Robbie, I'm not sure. Unless they like turned it on and just like fell asleep. Cause I'm just that damn boring. That's alright, it's still a view, right?
Yep, a view's a view.
These are like people come in here, and I haven't had one for a while, but somebody come in and frickin' starts trolling your channel and blah blah blah. I'm like, well, it's a view, I guess. How would it? Oh, now there's 3 people watching.
Some people don't show up for lives, but they'll show up for like.
Hi here, Mr. Iron Cobra Commander. Welcome, brother. How you doing?
Meh.
Got Mr. Christuff in the house. Well, he's not in the house. He's in the chat, I guess. He's in his house, I guess.
Party chat house.
Unless he's staying outside or something. I doubt it, though. I don't think it works from outside. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know how far away you can be with like a wireless headset.
Good, bro.
Oh, that's good to hear, brother.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem at all, brother. But, yeah, I was just telling Chris about I already told you about it.
Busy making vids.
Busy making vids? Hell yeah. You pick up, or the pickup videos, yeah. Hell yeah, unboxings or whatever. Hell yeah. Your cousin. Your nephew got a bunch of shit, man. That's awesome. That was awesome of Todd to send all that stuff to him. He sent him a shit ton of stuff. That shit had to cost some money to send to him, too. Jeez. from freaking
Yes.
Seattle to Ohio. Jeez. I don't know if you heard about Todd, Chris. He's moving to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
The land of chocolate?
Yep, there's land of Hershey squirts. I mean, he'll only
Hershey
he'll only live an hour and a half away from me, so that'd be pretty awesome.
That's neat.
I said, your ass gonna have to come here in the game room, man. He said, yeah, oh, definitely. I was like, alright. I'll hold you to that, motherfucker. I'll come up there. Come up there and throw some Hershey bars at you. Actually, I'll probably eat the Hershey bars. Let's get that straight. And I'm not gonna be throwing no Hershey bars. Unless it's a wrapper. Hell with that shit. They're too good. They taste too good to throw them away. I'm glad I don't live up there. I'd be getting fat just on Hershey bars.
I'm living off Snickers right now.
Oh, hell.
Yum.
Nothing wrong with that. Snickers satisfies is what I heard anyway. I'm wondering just how satisfied it satisfies you. That's what I want. What kind of satisfaction can you get out of one? That's what I want to know. Well, maybe I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I changed my mind.
I'll tell you right now. Never mind.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I haven't been to, like, Hershey Park in, jeez, maybe when I was a kid, that was the last time.
Well, it's been a while
School
since I've
trip.
been to Hershey. It hasn't been that long, I guess. It's only been a few years since I've been. I wasn't at Hershey Park or the chocolate factory itself, but they had a toy show up there a few years back. We took Mr. Trans Aaron 38 and Prime John 1 meh up there. That's when that was shortly after I got my Explorer and kept smelling freaking antifreeze, and here one day it smelled a little too much at work, so I took the damn thing to where I got it from because it was still under warranty. And the only thing the guy said is I've never seen anybody try to patch a radiator like that. He didn't tell me how he tried to patch it or exactly what happened, but I said, well, how'd you fix it? He said, I couldn't fix it. I just put a new radiator in it. Alright, that sounds good to me. It was still under warranty. I didn't have to pay shit anyway, so go ahead. I'm going to roll up this damn VR headset here. And here's another thing, Chris.
Yep.
This damn box, this VR box. Not only does it take, 2 hours to assemble the damn thing, okay, not that long, but bad enough. You cannot, when you go into a game, like I just did this, or trying to live chat like this, or party chat, there we go. It won't let you do it with the box plugged in. You gotta unplug it. You gotta plug you can't let the PlayStation run through the box while you're doing it. You gotta change the box back. You gotta change it back to the back of your console from the box and just bypass the box. Well, what kind of shit's that? Like, really? Like, so now if I want to play it again, I gotta plug it back in. Part of it back. I gotta switch part of it back out again. Like, really? Like, that's just stupid. And this cord's getting all like twisty. It's not damaged by any means, but it's getting like twisty. I hate that. It's getting like a spiral. I don't like that at all. I'll be glad to get my one that doesn't have any cords on it. I know I could get the Batman game for the MetaQuest. That was one of my favorite ones for the PlayStation. It's pretty awesome. You don't actually do anything. Like, it's just like, what do you call it? I don't know what they call those type of games, but it's just a interactive, I guess is what you call it. You don't actually fight or do anything. It's just like an interactive kind of game. We had like a mystery puzzle solving kind of thing. Oh, and I'll send you a picture of this. Did I tell you about my PlayStation VR case? Pretty damn hilarious.
I think you did that.
I'll show you a picture of it. I went to GameStop, and it was $15. I'm like, yeah, I gotta buy that. And the guy said, I went to buy it, and the guy said, you got a rewards card? Yeah, here we go. $10 off. So I got it for $5. So, I mean, you can't beat that shit. And then the guy turns around after, he said, it's only $5. That's good. He said, oh, there is one flaw with it. I'm like, oh, here we go. There's, the zipper's broke. I won't be able to zip it up or nothing like that or something like that. And he goes, the L's missing off PlayStation. It literally says PlayStation VR. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's what I wanted to say. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it didn't say PlayStation at all. It's a case. That I got for $5. So it was probably $20 new, So why would I care? He made it sound like, oh, that's a good deal, which it was. Then he's like, oh, this is PlayStation. Whoop-de-doo. It's kind of funny, though. I sent you a picture. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, it's more like PA station, because there's obviously a small space between the P and the A, because the L's missing. It's pretty hilarious. I just wanted to look at him and say, I don't care. It's $5. You can pull the rest of the letters off if you want. I don't need to know I don't need to have the picture. I don't need to have the name of it on there. I know what's in there. But yeah, I guess Todd's getting all this shit packed up. Stuff he doesn't want to necessarily haul with him. He sent to Robbie, which is pretty awesome of him. He sent him and his nephew a bunch of stuff. Pretty awesome. They're doing like pickup, or I guess they're like pickup / unboxing videos. Pretty awesome. People leave Robbie's damn channel alone long enough for him to upload the damn videos. I hate people do that shit. They don't have a motive to go after somebody. They just decide I'm gonna screw with this person right here because they don't have anything else better to do. I think it's fucking nap time. Well, not really though, but it sounds like it. Oh. Yeah, I figured I did. I don't know how long. I can't tell how long I've been on these. How long it's been. Stream's been running on this for some reason. It doesn't have it up there on this. I figured I'd do at least an hour, a little hour video, and have you chatting with me and all that.
Oh yeah. I'm just shooting people in the head in this game.
Pow! That's what I did. Was like, people are like, "Did you play GTA 5?" I was like, "Yeah, but not the way it's supposed to be played." They're like, "What do you mean? What? Not the way it's supposed to be played?" I was like, "All I do is just drive around and run over people and shoot them in the head."
That's why I never finished the story.
Yeah, I never. Okay, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, just freaking. your mentality of Cody Rhodes, but you look more like Roman Reigns.
Very.
But yeah,
Acknowledge me.
if Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns had a baby, it'd look like you. But well, look and act like you. There we go. Because Cody Rhodes looks nothing like Roman Reigns, obviously. But yeah, I was like, I just drive around and shoot people in the head, and that's about all I do. I don't actually do the storylines or go get loot or nothing like that. I just steal cars and sell them. That's how I got money. Which is what a lot of people do on there anyway. Maybe I'll just steal this car right here and just sell the shit. Sadly, it only lets you do so many within a certain time frame, though. Just stupid. That's not realistic. How you can steal as many cars you want until you get caught. Go steal me a Honda Civic.
Yeah, 93 Honda Civic.
There you go. I mean, after that, I'm gonna get a fucking. What the hell was that one? I can't remember what the hell that one was that no one wanted to work on. Was it a Ford? I think it was a Ford car. Wait a minute, maybe? No? Can't remember what the hell it was anymore. I remember one of my ex-girlfriend's dads, that's what he tried to specialize in, because at the time, no one wanted to work on them. I'm like, yeah, that's probably the reason why. Because they're shit. But it wasn't shit, I guess, per se, but they were like, there was no room to work on them, so like, if you wanted to, like, say, change the starter, you had to pull the whole fucking engine out of it to change the starter. Stupid shit like that. That's the reason no one wanted to work on them. Like, yeah, I don't think I would either. Like, how do you get the water pump off? Oh, we gotta pull the whole engine and take the water pump off and then put it back on and then put the engine back down in. Yeah, no thanks.
It's worse than the VR box PlayStation.
Yeah, it is. They should just have like a lever on there. You just pull a lever and the whole engine comes up out of it. That way you can just, kind of like a heat sink on a CPU. Just pull this little lever back and it pops off. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard. Like, I remember there's a couple of them you had to, in order to get to the battery or something, you had to take the damn wheel off to get the battery out. Like, you could jump start it without doing that because it had like wires that come up. It had like a wire to come up with like a positive post up on the up where you could get to it, in the engine. But and then you could just ground it out. You're not supposed to. I don't know. A lot of people don't know, but you're not supposed to ground the one you're jumping it from to the actual battery. You're supposed to just ground it to the car itself, but a lot of people don't know that. But you can just ground it anywhere. But the positive post was a cable to come up with a post. It was weird. But the battery was actually down inside where you couldn't even get to it unless you took a wheel off. Like, really? Some weird shit, I'll tell you what. My cousin's Dodge Stratus was the batteries in the trunk. I'm like, really? I thought he was bullshitting me, but he wasn't. Popped the trunk in there, that damn thing was. I'm like, hey, got an extra battery back here. But yeah, I'm surprised the freaking PlayStation VR even sold as many as it actually did. Is the way that is. That's a major pain in the ass. I mean, I guess then it was like the only thing they had, and so you couldn't compare it to, say, the MetaQuest. You just stick it on your damn head, turn it on, and you got it, and there you go. And MetaQuest even has like you can map out the area that you want to be in, and if you get outside that area, it'll just show you what's, it'll just go to camera so you can see where you're walking, so you won't hit into anything. It's pretty neat. people are like, oh, you should get the MetaQuest 3 because it has better camera so you can see where you're at and it's in color and all that. I don't need to see in freaking color. All I need to see is the wall over there so I don't smack into the damn thing. It don't need to be in color. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to justify spending twice as much money for something just for that. I mean, it has other things that are better, I'm sure, but... Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, when I get that Wednesday, obviously I'm going to be doing an unboxing of it, so... That'd be cool. Yeah. Fall asleep on the stream again. Well, this time it won't be a camera on me, but still.
Change the title, Sleepy Time with Web
Yeah.
Junior.
Have a blanket there with me, a little juice box, or a carton of milk or something. Have a teddy bear to cuddle with. I got a plush Slimer in here, that'll work. My one friend was like, why don't the Ghostbusters have a pet like a dog or a cat? Or I'm like, what the hell do they need a dog or a cat for, idiot? He's just random fucking shit. So we got Slimer. He's your pet, I guess. Well,
yeah, Slimer, he plays fetch like a dog.
But I'm like, what the hell like, we was disgusting. Disgusting. He is disgusting. We was discussing, going to watch the Ghostbusters movie. And, our one friend lives up there, just a little bit past, about 45 minutes past the actual theater we're going to. He actually has like a membership there so he can get tickets cheaper. So we get him to order them and then we give him the money. And, which I always give him a little extra just for him doing that. But, so he got the tickets and he got it for the 21st. And, we was on there, we was discussing it though. We was saying, he was asking how many tickets you need, blah, 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 and all this and that. And frickin' our one friend jumps in here and goes, well, what about the cat? Is the cat going? And my other friend's like, the one that was ordering tickets, can you mind just stop being stupid for a minute, basically is what he was saying, and stop flooding the chat with unnecessary comments right now. We're trying to figure out, how many tickets we need and get the tickets bought and booked so we're good, until these, oh, jeez, dude. It never ends. We'll just be talking about something. He'll be like, where are all the cats at? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where are all the cats at? And we just ignore him anymore. Like, he's an okay guy, don't get me wrong, but he's just not. And then when you don't answer him, he's like, yeah, when you don't answer him, he's like, why don't you answer me? He's like, I don't know how to answer you. I don't know how to answer the question. Like, we're talking about, going to see a movie and you're just asking about cats. Like, what the hell cats are you asking about, Fred? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. If I knew what you was talking about, I might answer you, but I don't know what the hell you're talking about. The only problem is he don't know what he's talking about either.
I think he saw that latest Cats movie and he's been traumatized since. Because that was a god-awful movie. Scary, too.
There's some crazy freaking movies coming out.
The effects are like... Do I really want to see James Corden as the cat? No,
okay, is it worse or better than Cocaine Bear?
Oh, Cocaine Bear by a mile is way better.
Damn, that's pretty rough. Oh, jeez. Like, he thinks of this shit. Like, they say, oh, yeah, Cocaine Bear is based on a true story. I was like, yeah, but the thing is, the true story is the fucking bear ate all that cocaine and died in 10 minutes, probably. He didn't go attack people. If he
I would
ate all that
imagine, yeah.
cocaine, anything, ate all that cocaine, he'd have been dead. They'd have been dead in minutes. Like, I
Your
don't
heart's
care.
gonna explode.
Yeah. There's going to be no attacking some or killing people. It's going to be just dropping dead.
They're
It's funny
making
as
like
hell.
a Bigfoot comedy, like a
Oh,
real
really?
like trying to make it real, like kind of like Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, really?
And it's really wild. Like I
It's
saw
going to
the
be called
trailer and
Mouthfoot.
it's called like Sasquatch Goes to Hollywood or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
jeez. Jeez.
You should see the trailer. It's Sasquatch something. It's like really. The first minute is like, what the hell's going on?
I did watch the first, like, couple minutes of Cocaine Bear, but after that, I was like, nah. I thought that guy looked like Sami Zayn in the beginning. Is that Sami Zayn? No, it's not him, but it looks a hell of a lot like him. It's funny as hell. I just saw him watching this bear, like, fucking rubbing his back up against the tree, and like, look at that bear. He's rubbing it. Like, that's normal behavior for a bear. Sorry. Bears rub their backs against trees all the damn time. And then he starts smacking his head off the fucking tree. I'm like, okay, that's not normal behavior. And then they just keep watching. I'm like, I don't know about you, but if I go out through the fucking woods and see a bear smacking his head off a tree, I'm not going to stick around and find out what happens next. I'm going to be running like a bitch. Before the bear sees me, preferably, because after he sees me, it's going to be too late to run. Because I don't care what movie you're watching, no man or woman is going to outrun a bear. Sorry, it's not going to happen. That bear might be 1,500 pounds, but it's still going to outrun you. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, they're fast.
At least 40 miles an hour anyway. I think the fastest person ever clocked was like 12 miles an hour. I can't remember what it was, but far from 40. That's put that way. Oh, shite. Yeah, they come up with some good ones and some bad ones, that's for sure. Did you ever see, what the heck was it? There was a Abraham Lincoln and
Vampires.
zombies, but then I'm talking about the vampires one.
Yeah.
And boy, was it ever stupid. But they did have an actual kind of an interesting ending to it, but they actually thought it out a little bit at least. I don't know if you saw it or not, but they actually thought it out to where apparently at the end there Abraham Lincoln gets bit by a vampire, and he actually calls John Wilkes Booth to come kill him in the theater because he knows he's going to change into a vampire. Or maybe maybe it's a zombie. That's zombies, I think. I think that's the zombie one. I'm pretty sure.
So John Wilkes was like a Van Helsing. Basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And he called him to purposely come kill him because he knew that he was going to die. He knew he was going to turn into a zombie.
Right. That's interesting.
I mean, it's a little interesting. I mean, far-fetched and kind of stupid, but like the storyline, or not the storyline. The storyline was fine, but the movie itself was just ridiculous. Like, it looked like you or I running through a damn department store knocking heads off of fucking mannequins. Is what it reminded you of. Like, they were chopping heads off the zombies and they were just falling like mannequins, like, which I'm pretty sure that's probably what they were, just mannequins. They were just falling like, really, dude. Like, couldn't got any better than that. And then they also hinted to the fact that, we all know that, shit. Had a brain fart. The guy that said walk softly and carry a big stick.
Roosevelt,
okay. They hinted to the fact that Lincoln actually come up with that first, because in order to be undetected and to protect yourself from the zombies, you have to walk softly and carry a big stick. walk softly so they don't hear you, and carry a big stick to kill them with if they do see you or hear you. Like, really?
Well, I mean,
I mean,
in hindsight, if you had a big stick, why would you walk softly in the first place?
yeah, really, huh? Yeah, I don't know. You'd probably be running from all the women, first of all, if you had a big stick. Or they'd be running from you. From you, I want to do. You could pole vault with it. We wouldn't even need to bring a pole vault, you know.
Got my own personal cane.
It was sort of interesting, I guess, but yeah, pretty stupid too. But
yeah, my sister saw. I'm like, I'm just looking at the poster. I'm like, this is dumb.
Then they had the freaking Civil War. I can't remember what that one was. All the South was vampires. I can't remember what the hell that one was, but it actually obviously had the North and the South. It was Civil War, around the Civil War time, but the South were vampires. Like, jeez. I can't even remember what that one was called, but and again, it was sort of interesting, but at the same time, it was like, really? It's like Aaron and I was talking about the other day, that freaking Sharknado. Like, jeez. I'm pretty sure they made more than one of those, too. Like, yeah, I don't know how enough people watched the first one in order to make another one. Like, he thought, oh man, a lot of people watch that, we should make a second one. Hell, there might even be a third one, I don't know.
It's like Aquaman 2. They didn't need to make Aquaman 2.
Nah.
One was just good enough, you know. Made a lot of money. The writing was good. The action was great. I saw some of part 2. I'm like, this is like a totally different movie.
Oh yeah, it was. One. I watched the second one. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but like you said, they really didn't need it. They should just leave some of that shit alone. They're talking about bringing all kinds of different movies back out, sequels to movies. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna fuck them up probably. I don't understand. Just leave them the hell alone. Bringing another Beetlejuice movie. They keep hinting around about bringing a Back to the Future movie.
Oh yeah, for years they've been talking about part 4.
They keep talking about that one, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen or if I ever want it to happen.
And then you got those fake trailers. So they had one with Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland and was it Robert Downey Jr. as Doc?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, would it be terrible? No, probably not terrible, but at the same time, do they really need to do it? No, they don't. There's so many. My wife gets after me all the time for saying about the inconsistencies in the Back to the Future movies, but she's like, "Well, it's just a movie." I was like, "Yeah, I understand it's just a movie. I understand they're movies, but they should think some of that shit through a little further. Like, you know, there's a bunch of inconsistencies in that movie, in all those movies. It's pretty hilarious, actually. Like, the freaking biggest one was when he was filming Doc when his first experiment with the car, putting his dog in there.
Yeah,
he filmed so much of him, and then he puts the camera down. And Doc keeps talking. But when he shows him later, in 1955, he shows him that video, he keeps the camera up the whole time. But he doesn't do that. He puts the camera down. But he sees him the video in 1955 shows him the whole time talking. Like he's filmed him the whole time, but he didn't film the whole time. He put the damn camera down halfway through him talking. It's funny how no one noticed that I mean, someone did, but not very many people.
That must have been like the Libyans. Was it that part?
Yeah,
When the
yeah.
Libyans came?
Right before they came, yeah, he was saying about no, this sucker's electrical, but I need the plutonium to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. And the whole time, before he even says any of that, clearly Marty puts the camera down. He might have got the audio from
Yeah.
it, but he didn't get the
Yeah.
video from it.
You're right.
But then when he shows it later, he got the video from it too. He never put the camera down then. It was weird, like.
Right.
And there's so many inconsistencies. And my favorite one though is the third one. Is after or the second one into the third one, where they're flying along, and they get struck by lightning, and he takes Doc back to 1885, and Marty's still in 1955, I believe. Yeah. Well, the Doc puts that note, or he puts the car. I'm sorry, puts the car in that cave, right? For Marty to find in 1955. In 1955, Marty gets that car and goes back to 1885. Now, theoretically speaking, shouldn't there be two cars there now? Since he took the car from 1955, come back to 1885, that car shouldn't have been taken out of there yet. It should still be another car. That car the Doc put in there should still be there too. So theoretically, there should be two cars there. So when the freaking gas tank gets punctured and there's no gas in it, then all they had to do is go get that other car. But yeah, you're not supposed to know that, I guess. Or the fact that the Doc is brilliant enough to make a time machine out of a DeLorean, but he can't find the components to make gasoline in 1885. Because we know that the components existed in 1885. Because all it is fucking oil and never refined oil and shit. But it would have made it less interesting, I guess. Well, let's put it on a train track and push it. It's freaking hilarious that all the different things though. There's at least five or six funny things on that movie. On those movies. There's probably some that people haven't even noticed yet, I imagine. One of these days they'll be like, hey, wait a minute, this ain't right.
I think that's one of the reasons why that trilogy has just been a classic. Because people are still trying to figure it out.
Yep, all the different things that are screwed up in it. Did you know that at least the first Back to the Future movie, that town that they live in, is the same town they filmed Jaws in? The very first Jaws movie, it's the same town. The same filming location, as far as the town goes anyway. It's pretty hilarious. And I think they were pretty close to the same year. I don't know. I think Jaws might be a little newer. I don't know, actually. Which one's newer, but... But yeah, I was like, yeah, I know they're movies and shit, but they should do a little more thinking on those things. Because when you're watching a movie, you want it to feel real, you know what I mean? You want it to feel as real as possible. You know it's fake, but, they should give you the illusion that it's real, And there's just so many things on it. It's like, what the fuck? What's happened? Don't get me wrong, I love movies, but I've got multiple different collections of. It's like a Ghostbusters movie. I probably have 6 different not variations, but 6 different copies of the same fucking thing. Different DVD and Blu-ray and Steelbooks and. Yeah, I don't know how my buddy got he got tickets for the 21st. It's not supposed to come out till 22nd. I don't know if that's because he's a member that he could get tickets like a day before or what, but it's pretty awesome. Then our friend Friday's like, "Oh, it's not the right day. What do you? It's not supposed to be till 22nd." I'm like, "Dude, really? Like, why would you complain about that?" It's like, "Oh, I'm supposed to
Sometimes
get."
sometimes theaters will let you see it a day before.
Yeah. It's like saying, "Okay, I don't get paid till Friday, but they accidentally paid me Thursday. What the hell's up with that?" You know, like, who cares? It's a day early, dumbass. You know, now if you were getting executed on Friday and he's all, we'll just do it Thursday, then I'd be a little upset, but that would be a bad thing, but we're talking about good things here, not bad things. Idiot. He just has to comment on everything, you know what I mean? Like, clearly stuff we already know, like, he's like, "That's not the right day." I'm like, "Dude, he just sent you the confirmation he bought tickets for the 21st. So obviously it's real. It's got to be real. That's the receipt of the fact that he just bought tickets. So obviously it's not fake. I mean, he didn't just verbally say, "Okay, we're going to go to 21st." He showed us a damn confirmation of. And he got 5 tickets. He was like, wasn't even $50. It wasn't even $10 a ticket. You know, almost $10 a ticket. But I'm like, really? That's a pretty damn good deal, I think. Freaking movies are expensive. Of course, we haven't got there and bought the popcorn and drinks and shit yet. That's what
$10 a
costs.
good price. Like the
Yeah,
matinees here are like $9.
yeah.
Matinee price.
I just sent them $15. I'm like, yeah, I just sent them a little extra to hell. Doesn't
Yeah,
hurt
it's
my feelings.
insane. Especially the IMAX ticket. That's like
Yeah,
$24.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think this is the big D or something. That's where we're going. I told him I didn't want to go see a big D because I only have a little D, so I don't want to go see a big one and get embarrassed. You know, I don't want to be jealous or anything, but I guess I'll go. What the fuck? Who thinks of that? It had to be a woman. Sorry. I like the big D. I don't know. It could be a guy nowadays. You never know. I like the big D. Okay, what's it called that? Because, the first time he went in there, someone whipped it out and showed him their big D. So, like, oh, we'll just call it a big D now. Like, what the hell does that mean? Like, it's a big screen. Why isn't it called the big S? Big screen, What the hell is D? I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe I'll meet.
Dolby Atmos sound. That's what it is.
Is that what
Dolby.
it is?
I think
Yeah.
so.
It would have to be something like that, because, like, what the hell? I don't know. I just hope it's not what I think it is. Because I don't want to see it if it is. Well, last time we went there, I don't know if you saw the pictures of that or not. I might have to find one and send to you. Before we went in the theater. Oh, I can't remember if it was before or after we went in. I think it was before we went in. A bunch of people wanted to get pictures of us because we was all suited up. Which is what we're going to do this time. Get all suited up and go in. Packs and everything. That'd be pretty neat.
And that's always fun when people come part of the show
Yeah.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Especially like when you check out all these reactions from the theater on YouTube and you see like how Marvel's movies used to be so much involved with their product. Now the movies are kind of like eh. Back then it was a big deal to see all these Marvel movies like Civil War and Infinity War and even an Iron Man movie, and people were like so invested into it,
Yeah.
cheering for every hero, booing every villain. Makes it like twice as much fun watching the movie.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Marvel movies are crap.
Yeah.
And freaking Marvel TV shows are not that hot either. Like I saw the latest one on Disney Plus, Echo, and it was like, that's it, you know?
Echo the Dolphin?
Yeah.
Or was it about a weed eater? Hey, he's trimming that grass up. Okay, that's the end of the movie.
It's like somebody climbing the Himalayas and saying hello.
Ain't nobody here. Let's go home. Then the credits roll.
It was
Did
a
you ever see?
Ricola commercial.
Did you ever see Idiocracy?
No, I heard about it though.
It's funnier than hell. Their movies consisted of just 45 minutes worth of showing dudes' asses, basically.